Yes, hi, hello, and global greetings to everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Danelle Boyles in the United States. And I am coming to you today with a very special guest that is joining me for a very insightful conversation. I would like to welcome you. Hmm,
Thank you.
I always say your name incorrectly, Sharjeel Farooqi.
Hi, it's correct.
It's correct. Yes. Well, Sarjeel and I have known each other for some time. We've had the pleasure of, enjoying each other's writing and work and conversation. And I just have to tell you that it is an absolute pleasure to have you here with me today on Let's Talk About It. And I am wanting to pick and get into the inside of Sharjeel's brain today on some of the topics that he is very enlightened in. So I would like to join you for some very in-depth conversation on some of the things that you are expertise in. I've heard you talk a little bit about this, but I'm eager to know more, and I know our audience is eager to know more. And so, you know, Sharjeel's mission is to encourage the youth to embrace technology. It is to assist businesses in transforming ideas into impactful brands. And these are all things that collaboratively, I feel like we have a heart to heart with together because we both are on similar trajectories and pathways. So it's a pleasure to introduce you. And I would like to invite you to introduce yourself a little bit beyond,
Yes.
what my words can say.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me in your very pleasant show. And I'm, as you introduced, that I am in the field of digital marketing, and I would like my fellows and my students that they grow in the field of digital world, where the businesses are growing, and the young entrepreneurs that are recently entering in the field of business and the digital growth, and learning the IT skills that they want to excel in the life in the field of especially information technology in the era of the ChatGPT and the other AI world. It is very interesting that I am in this field from last about 7 to 8 years in this
Hmm.
field, and I am a teacher as well, and I am teaching young minds in the school as well, and Alhamdulillah, I am qualified. I did my MPhil in biotechnology in a emerging. This is also an emerging field, and learn a lot. Did research, and then applied that stuff into the young minds, into the minds of the students, and then along with that, I change their mind just because I don't want that they stuck to their syllabuses that is inside the books. I want them that they think beyond their books. They experience the real world problems. They grow in the real world
Hmm.
because here, in the Asia, in Asian cultures, it's very common that students uh, get education and education and education up to around 25 years. The students get education only, and I tried my level best as an motivational speaker and inspirational speaker as well,
Hmm.
that I stick to my change the minds of my students in the terms of digital growth and digital literacy as well, because it's the need of time where the people are just getting education.
That's great. So your focus on, you know, youth and inspiring like their creativity and expanding that growth of knowledge and their, I mean, overall, really their experiences and how you want to have them perceive their experiences and the
Yeah,
fact that they can, I feel like very similar senses, like we want to help the youth learn from a young age that they can do anything that they put their mind to, you know, and
Yes.
it's a very important role um, in our purpose and our doing right now. You know, I feel like the world's going through such a big change, and the youth is such a huge part of that. So, can I ask you a
Yes.
few questions about your experiences and your specialties and things that our audience might like to know and have you expand on in your
Yes,
experience
sure.
in business?
Yes, sure. Yes, sure.
Okay. So, like, when it comes to like the science and creativity in the background of your, you know, education and your experiences with working with Blissview, how does your background in like technology and biotechnology influence your approach to the way that you market Blissview creators?
Yeah, I got education in the field of biotechnology up to master's level, and I did research basically in different areas. And when you run a digital marketing agency where you have to grow the businesses of your clients,
Hmm.
uh, do you have to do some research as well, the current marketing trends, the current
Right.
scenarios, the analytics and details and effects that are actually existing in the market, and the market demand and the problem solution
Hmm.
approach. We have to use them, and statistically, we have to do everything because the platform like Facebook, Instagram, they show the stats for even for the sales, for the trends, the current trends, the current scenarios. So I applied the research work that I have learned during my work, during my study, into the real time when I come into the problem solving scenario where I have to give the solutions to the businesses, that how they can grow their businesses, because most of the time we interact with the businessmen and the business owners.
Hmm.
So solving their real-time problems, identifying their problems, and giving them the solutions in the right way, this is very much important, where we have to move in a systematic way. This is not just like 1 plus 2, well, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. We
Right.
have to see the current trends, which thing makes the businesses go up, and which mistake can move the business down,
Hmm.
because the digital existence is just like a business in your physical market, where we have to see the analytics. So I think that the education have trained me a lot by my mind, that I have applied in growing my digital marketing agency, and the training of my people, and the changing the minds of the businessmen, and giving them the new ideas through my research work.
It sounds like it could be very complicated, but actually, you know, it just boils down to like a multi-stream of information from you have to take a personal view, an analytical view, and a technology view, and you have to kind of, you know, use them all together and streamlined to get the outcome that you want for your clients. So pretty much
Yeah.
right. So it does take on a little bit more of a personal role than just, you know, stepping in and aligning the proper, you know, designs and aligning the proper outlets of how to utilize these technologies. It really takes on a personal approach, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is very much important, that we have to use full of our mind, that we have to use the technology, use the analytics. And when you have to get some fruits, then you have to do some labor work,
Mhm.
so that your client will be satisfied, and the it also get some results at the end, because no one is don't want to waste his money. No doubt the business is a profit and loss statement, but we try our level best, that whenever our client is attached with us, we make them satisfied through our services. And
Mhm.
the thing that is very much important is the person satisfaction of the client.
Mhm.
When he comes to know that we are doing our level best to the core of our heart, honestly and sincerely, for the growth of his businesses. They trust us, and the trust factor is the most important thing that grow your businesses. This is
Right.
not just the product; it's the trust factor. The
Hmm.
brands grow. The brands grow because people trust on them, not just only because of the product. No doubt the product is good, so the people are coming. But along with that, the trust also is a very important factor, because when you have to do some work monetarily, you have to send money, you have to get money, you have to do the millions of dollars, a million of rupees business. Then
Hmm.
you need someone that is ethically good, that know his norms, that know the market trends, that follow the market norms by core of the heart, and be sincere with his work as well.
Right. Well, thank you very much for all of that intel. It's very important to be able to see like the insides of how it operates and works and comes together. Do you feel
Yeah.
like as as a your styles of teaching and your leadership style, and as like a CEO and all of those together, are they different personas, or are they very similar but just structured in different ways?
Yeah, our experience, any kind of experience that we get in our life, that pays off somewhere in our life. This is my personal belief, that whenever we have any kind of experience, we can utilize it anywhere else. It's not very much necessary that you have the experience to a relevant field only. Like that, you have compared to a scenario that being a teacher, we have to deal with the students, the different minds, the 50 students, 40 students, the different minds we have, the different family backgrounds, different capacity to grow,
Hmm.
different approach to think. We have to deal with them, and we singly deal with 30, 40, 50 students that are in front of us. It's the same kind. When we deal with the clients, or we deal with the 30 clients, 20 clients, they are different mindsets. Every client have different mental approach,
Hmm.
and everyone thinks very differently. So we have to first of all listen to them very patiently, that what are their actual demand. For example, in one business, when we meet with them, they want us that they get the orders, they want online orders, they just want that they get the orders very soon, very soon. And the second businessman, we meet with them, they want this, they tell the people that we are doing our business here. First of all, they need the awareness campaigns, they need that because their businesses are new, so they want that they just do some awareness campaigns. So
Hmm.
we first of all come to know what there is need. So fulfilling the needs of each and every client is different, so it helps me because I deal with the different minds at a time, and try to grow them and train them, so that they grow in their life as well.
Right.
Similarly, with the businessman, we train them, we treat them like they we have to grow them, so we follow their instructions, get their instructions. And the first thing that we most of the time deal with our customer, we tell that having an existence is better than no existence, actually. Because here are businessmen that sometime talk with us that boost us, boost our pages, we want sudden growth. Then we tell them patiently that there is no super rocket science that suddenly a business expands and millions of dollars come, millions of rupees come. This is the
Right.
consistent effort where
Yeah.
we have to do systematically. The people that sometimes tell the audience, tell to the businessman that we will lead your business, we'll grow them in days, and in few days, few weeks, you will grow up to 10 times. And these kind of stuff doesn't work actually,
Hmm.
because these kind of stuffs are actually not they are just
Yeah, they're not
trying to
sustainable.
actually on ground. They don't do not
Hmm.
survive because they These people are trying to capture the businessman, getting the client only, trying to get the payment our side only. No, it doesn't exist in the real time. When these kind of people do this kind of stuff, then the businessmen come to know after few days that this is not working. This is man is doing some kind of misbehavior like that. He is not talking with us in a true sense. So
Yeah,
when I
they're
meet
not
with
being true
the,
to their work.
yeah, they are not working. When we meet with the audience, then we they with my businessman, there he say that like, you will grow my business in few days. Your content is very attractive. Our page will get the followers. I will tell them the everything is systematic. No
Yeah.
one is like, I will tell you you will grow, you will grow. No, I will share with you the formula we apply and people grow, and
Mhm.
hopefully you will grow as well. This is honest statement. This is honest statement, and this is real statement, and I try my level best that I will be honest and clear hearted with people. And this is the reason that I am getting much more better response than I am expecting. Well, like I am expecting that I meet with people, but sometimes he might listen, may not listen. No, when I start talking with them, they listen to me carefully. Like this man is talking the real statement. He's not making a fool. He's not making us fool. He's telling the truth that if it exists, it exists. It's not exist, it means it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
There's not no rocket sign. That's the reason.
Well, it's funny. I mean, you pretty much just answered like my next couple of questions that that I had, that had to do with like the challenges of, building like trust between different cultural clients and students, and like between like different areas of the world. And so, it requires very much gaining, the trust of your clients through the foundation of your work and not just your word. It's very very challenging to maintain a sustainable connection with individuals to keep them grounded and committed. And so that, that requires pretty much everything that you just kind of, you know, described,
Yeah. Yes,
which
you are right.
they're the
You
basic
are right.
foundations of a good business, but it seems a lot of people have difficulties with, with containing those kinds of morals and grounds on services and such.
Yes, you are right. You are right. I will start that statement with one important statement:
Yeah.
honesty and the loyalty.
Hmm.
My Once my teacher told me, Sharjeel, if you want to grow, keep one thing in your mind worldwide: honesty and the loyalty. If you are honest and loyal with your work, no one can beat you. No one can tell you. Whenever tell any statement to the any businessman, any client, wherever in the world, the honesty is all over the world is always regarded. When you will be honest with your with your client, you will be regarded.
That's right.
I followed that. This golden rule I followed in my life, and that's the reason I am dealing with clients from last 7 years, from all over the world, from the United States, from the United Kingdom, from the Canada, from the Saudi Arabia, the Arabic variant client, the Spanish clients, European clients, even in Pakistani client. I deal with all of them, and I learn a lot during this scenario. I will, especially as your circle have some students from the Rohan schools as
Right.
well, I would for them as they are growing, I would say that keep this one thing in your mind: be honest to your work and be loyal. If you, for example, I will explain to them with an example like there is a software, for example, is a Photoshop. This is used for the graphic designing. If
Mhm.
you know 100%, you are very proficient on it, then when you are dealing with your customer, if he asks from you, do you know Photoshop, how to use it, you can tell them, yeah, I know, I am using it from 2 years or 3 years. If you cannot use it, you are very basic user to the Photoshop and it's a complicated software, it needs some skills to use it.
Mhm.
To be loyal, don't worry, don't be panicked that my client will be lose. No, don't worry of losing the client. There are clients there are clients who are looking for some beginner Photoshop user. So don't worry that it's looking for 3 year Photoshop user. You have 3 months of experience. So
Hmm.
don't make her fool, not make him fool that we I have 3 years of experience. This is especially for the Pakistani and Asian people. So I think if you are even simple a basic Canva designer, be honest that I am a Canva designer, you will get the client of Canva as well. Don't
Hmm.
panic yourself.
Yeah,
This is
no,
honesty.
you're right. Because each stream has its own niche. And there's a lot of individuals out there that say that they're proficient in something, but maybe they've just done a little bit in that particular area, so they're not proficient in it, even though they're experienced.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, when it comes to like youth empowerment, what's the most practical skill for young professionals to implement to achieve their own like financial independence in freelancing today?
Yeah, for young entrepreneurs, most of the time we see that they start from the basic skills like the graphic designing, from the video editing, or some basic skills that are very common in our market. It's a very good that people are already doing it. Most of the people might think that I answer in this way, that you can learn the graphic designing. It's a very nice. It's a you can do some video editing. See, these are the basic skills. So people do the social media management. It's also a very nice skill. People can adopt it in the like within 6 months. They can start doing it. But along with this skill, if you want to be an entrepreneur or businessman, then you have to keep in your mind
Hmm.
that I am working for any project or for any client, but I have to did it from my die hard. I did my level best, and I have to use my intellectual approach, my decision making approach, and I have to satisfy my client with my wording, my communication skills, and my working ethics and manner, so that
Hmm.
this client will be mine for next 1 years or next 5 years. Whenever he need that kind of service, he comes to me.
Hmm.
Then if this is the mind of any entrepreneur who is doing any kind of work, it will get a better success, because not only skill can make you guarantee you that you will be successful. you
Right.
know it's a 80-20 rule, that
Hmm.
people there is a 20% part of your skill in your success. The writers say that there is 20% rule. If you are very proficient in your skill, you are very good graphic designer, then
Hmm.
it doesn't 100% guarantee you that you will success, you will get a great job, you will get great clients, lots of clients. I say 80% of your communication skills, your relationship with the people, your trust ratio in the market, your feedback, the reviews of your clients about yourself, your market word of mouth that are spoken about you. This is very much important. So if you want to grow yourself, and I one thing I will add with you is that most of the people sometimes start doing some kind of job like step, and every kind of people doing making some CVs. When they get some client, and then they start doing the job, it's a good, no problem, start doing job as well. I did myself, I am doing, even I am doing myself along with that.
Hmm.
But try yourself to build your own business. It's the businessman family. There's two kind of people in our society. One kind of people is the job minded people, where the families are job minded, have a good job, it's a better job and a better job and better job. The one
Right.
kind of family is the businessman family that I experience in my locality. Even here in the worldwide, I have seen that there's some that are job minded people. They even go for a better and higher paying job, but not for a business. I will recommend for a business. Have your mindset. The audience in your students, our locality, I will recommend have a mindset of business. Instead, even you are doing a job, keep doing it. Do it from your do your level best to get to do your job. But along with that, I will recommend that along with that, have a mindset of your business, even a small one.
Mm-hmm.
I started the Bliss View Creators like 2 years ago, and it's just like blinking. It's working or not. Sometime I give time to my Bliss View, sometime and I could not give to time to my own work, just because of the workload, because I'm managing the jobs and the clients. So it was a tough scenario for me, but I did not left the efforts. I created my YouTube channel 10 years back. I was
Yeah.
in university at that time, and I used to upload motivational videos at that time in the start of my life. I have a good craze of that to train the young minds at this time. When I like 10 years back, 2050, 2015, 2016, I was pretty very interesting in doing the motivational videos, creating motivational videos, stuff like that. I just want to share at that point, to either I want to be a motivation speaker, I want to be a successful. I created my YouTube channel at that time
Mm-hmm.
because I thought that I heard that the people are creating the YouTube channels and they are growing the YouTube channels, and
Mm-hmm.
then they are expanding their YouTube channels, they are getting the income, and they are getting to be very successful. So I started it 10 years back. I created my PayPal Pioneer account. This is the payment receiving account actually in 2013, 2013 or 14, uh, 13 years back. Like when I get a little bit of knowledge about that. I was not much connected with the word. No was in my family was doing the freelancing or digital marketing. No was in that. But I come to know that there is some platform that allow us to get the payments from the all over the world. We can accept the payment. So let's do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
do
Create a payment.
it.
Let's do
Right.
some experiment. And that,
Absolutely.
yeah, I taken some steps. I
Yeah.
taken this step,
Why
and
not expand? Mm-hmm.
yeah, this makes me a successful. On the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, if I just stick to one point, I have one skill, I will apply for job and wait. Someone accept me, someone will not accept me. It will not let me where I am here now. So that's the point. Keep doing, be loyal, be honest, and go for a business as well.
Sounds good. Lots of great tips there.
Thank you.
All right, so let's see. We have time for a couple more questions. Do you have time for a couple more questions?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So on, I don't know, let's fast forward a little bit to the future when it comes to leaving legacies behind us. And when you look back, like on your life, what do you hope that will be like the defining hallmark of your career and your legacy that you leave with all the work that you've done?
Yeah, in my career, I have seen ups
Hmm.
and downs. I am the person. I have seen everyone, most of the people in their life, they have to get some success. They have to face some hard times. Accept the people who are by born very rich. They do not face the financial issues or other issues. But I am
Right.
the person who has seen the struggling phase. I have
Hmm.
seen. If I share with that, the most struggling time is that when actually I want to be a good like a medication practitioner as well. When there was a chance to be get admission in the MBBS to be a doctor, so I tried my level best. That I in when the intermediate in intermediate I get much pretty good marks, and in my matriculation I get 88%, 87% marks. At that time, this very it looked like a person who get the 87% marks in the matriculation, it's easily get admission in the MBBS
Hmm.
after FSC intermediate. But at that instance, I shake a lot when from 2 to 3% marks I could not get the admission into the
Hmm.
MBBS. And I tried my level, but it's luck that where you have to go. I'm now in a digital marketing agency. I'm running my own company. It's a blessing of Allah on me, and I tried my level best. And but it was a very tough time for me because I was switching from a better opportunity to a lower opportunity. But one thing,
Mhm.
that I lose some time, that what happened, why it is happening with me. I feeling somehow very much down and down, but my fellows, my friends, and my family supported me a lot, and then I come back, and this was the most critical phase in my life, that when like you see that you are going very well and you feel a sudden down in your life.
Yeah.
So you feel much down, but I would like to say that uh, when I have seen that downfall in my life, then I don't be afraid from any kind of downfall in my life ever, because I come to know that it happens. This is life, man. You have to see the ups and
Yeah.
downs,
The
both
ups. Yeah.
sides. So this is called the maturity, that you feel, say, you come to know that everything that you have in your mind is not it is not possible that it will happen. It might not happen.
So
and uh, and if you see if you see in the journey of success, in the journey of success, when I am uh, taking the foundation of bliss view creators, it's a very tough scenario because I was job oriented. I am doing job, I am doing clients. So having a little bit bliss in my heart that I have to do my own company, have to do daily 10 minutes, 15 minutes, somewhere 30 minutes. Sometimes I have to spend my break time to into blissview creators. Sometimes I have to sacrifice my weekends. Sometimes I have to sacrifice my night time where I have to sleep. I was communicating with the people and dealing making some deals, and creating my team that is working under me, doing their mentorship, training them so that they perform well when I have get the client. The journey was very tough. I have to sacrifice my sleeps, and the weekends, and the
Mhm.
off
Yeah,
times. But
sacrifices.
at the end of the hours of journey, when it's completed, it when I see that, yeah, now where I am standing now, I feel much happy and much satisfied that I tried in my life, and I seen the hard phase. But I am much hopeful that in future will be much brighter, in terms of if I see in my backside my past. And I thank God to my Almighty Allah that the current scenario I was not expecting 10 years ago, that the God will, Allah will give me such kind of success. It's literally I was not expecting that in the young age I am unable to do this kind of stuff.
Absolutely. What a blessing. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
sharing all of that. So much. There's a lot of
yeah. Thank
information
you.
here for, for anyone who's wanting to expand in similar, work and experiences especially for, the younger generations. We have so many that are getting into, early onset digital design and they're making careers out of it. So it's very important for them to see the the growth that can happen and where you can go with it.
Yes.
All right. So as we get ready to close out our conversation, do you have any closing messages for our world audience that's joining us today?
Yes, you have very nice messages from all over the world. You have your audience. So, to all your audience, your friends, and your students who are listening to me, I would say that try to be patient and loyal and consistent in your work, and you will get success in your life. If you feel somewhere down, don't let your efforts down. Keep doing efforts with the same stamina, same energy that you have earlier, and you will get success in your life, especially the students. If you feel the hard time, don't be afraid. The businessmen, especially, that are trying to, the young entrepreneurs, the new entrepreneurs who are talking, who are thinking to start a new business, or who is already doing their businesses. the patience and the consistency and the loyalty in the work give you success at the end somewhere in your life, hopefully. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Well, there you have it from Sharjeel Farooqi of Pakistan. Keep it loyal, keep it kind, and keep it persevering, and you will find success and meet yourself in success in the long run. As
Yeah,
always, I thank all of you for joining us, and I hope you take away some wonderful growth and expansion from our very in depth conversation today. And remember to just keep learning every day and to keep expanding those minds, hearts, and horizons. And until next time, I thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Sharjeel.
thank you very
Namaste.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Bye, everyone.
Bye.